Hello everyone, this is Fritz of Access Direct Visa and Travel Services. We're based here in Cebu City, Philippines, and one of our two offices is located at the 8th floor of Mabuhay Tower, Cebu, IT Park, Lahub, Cebu City. This webinar will tell you about Canada and what are the benefits, your eligibility, and the initial process. So I hope this webinar will give you insights and information on the initial steps of your Canadian dream. Before I begin my presentation, please allow me to introduce Access Direct Visa and Travel Services. This short video is a summary of all of our services. Thank you.
Nagpaplano ka bang mag-aral, magtrabaho, o tumira sa Canada o ibang bansa? Pero dahil sa panahon ngayon, hindi na madaling mag-process ng mga requirements dahil nakakatakot ng lumabas. At dumadami na din ang mga online scammers. Huwag mag-alala dahil ang Access Direct Visa and Travel Services is an experienced, trusted, and reliable agency. And with us, hindi mo na kailangan pang lumabas at pumunta sa aming opisina to process your requirements. Pwede mo na ito gawin online and we will take care of you. These are our offered services: domestic and international, airlines, hotels, tour packages, online appointment assistance, Philippines passport, PSA documents, NBI clearance, tourist visa for all countries, immigration visa for Canada, student visa for Canada, Australia, USA, UK, Japan, fiancé visa for USA, Australia, and other countries, spousal visa for Canada and other countries, work visa for Canada. We also have other services such as car rentals, travel insurance, and extension or PR or work permit assistance for foreigners inside the Philippines. We understand your needs and we want you to be comfortable in doing business with us dahil kami ang serbisyong maaasahan mo. Here at Access Direct Visa and Travel Services, we'll unlock the world for you. To learn more, you may contact us or visit our Facebook page.
All right, so that's Access Direct Visa and Travel Services is all about. Now, I would like to set everyone's expectations first. Access Direct Visa is not a recruitment agency. We are not authorized under POEA, therefore, we do not offer jobs or link our clients to any Canadian employer. So let's begin. Our points for discussion is Part 1, why Canada? Part 2, what is express entry? Part 3, are you eligible? And Part 4, starting your application. So why Canada? What made you consider applying for Canada? According to one of my friends who is currently there, he says that Canada is home to many immigrants from all over the world. Why? Because its education system has an excellent international reputation of Canadian universities. It has excellent healthcare system and generous network of social assistance programs, and one of the nicest countries in the world with excellent business opportunities. Others are also asking, is it worth living in Canada? Well, if you're looking for a safer place in somewhere where the health and economic system are constantly growing, then the answer is yes. This is definitely the place for you. Whether it is to study or work, the opportunities are endless in Canada. So, is this why you want to be in Canada? Now, to push your determination and eagerness to experience what your friends or relatives are enjoying in Canada, let me tell you what this country has to offer. Okay, number one, free education. Public secondary or high school is free in Canada for residents of the country. Many schools charge fees for international students, which can range from approximately 8,000 to 14,000 Canadian dollars per year. Both colleges and universities in Canada are subsidized by provincial governments so that residents pay less for education. However, the subsidy provided per student varies per province. So, The cost of a university in one province may be different from the other cost in another. Number two, free health insurance. Canada has a universal healthcare system. With it, you don't have to pay for most healthcare services. The universal healthcare system is paid for through their taxes. Each province and territory has their own health insurance plan. Child tax benefit. CCB, or the Canada Child Benefit, is administered by by Canada Revenue Agency, or CRA. It is a tax-free monthly payment made to eligible families to help with the cost of raising children under 18 years of age. The CCB may include the Child Disability Benefit and any related provincial and territorial programs. So who can apply? Who can get the Canada Child Benefits? So these are those who is primarily responsible for the care and upbringing of the child and impact of shared custody on your benefits. So how much can you get? For each child under 6 years of age, you get 6,833 Canadian dollars per year, or that's roughly $570 per month. If 6 to 17 years of age, you get 5,765 Canadian dollars per year, or around $480 per month. Number four, we have the unemployment insurance, or EI. Employment insurance program provides temporary income support to unemployed workers while they look for employment or to upgrade their skills. The EI program also provides special benefits to workers who takes time off work due to specific life events such as illness, pregnancy, caring for a newborn or newly adopted child, a critically ill or injured person, or a family member who is seriously ill with a significant risk of death. Number five, you can also become a Canadian citizen. To be eligible to become Canadian citizen, you must be a permanent resident. You have lived in Canada for 3 out of the last 5 years, and you need to pass a citizenship test. Number six, pension and or retirement. The maximum monthly amount you could receive as a new recipient starting the pension at age 65 is $1,203.75 Canadian dollars. So let's say for 5 years, let's say your age 65 years old until 70 years old. So how much are you going to get or save? That is $72 and 225 Canadian dollars, or like it's around 3 million pesos. Now, if you have 3 million pesos, I'm sure your grandchildren will definitely welcome you if you retire in the Philippines, right? So next is we have a question here. Are you prepared if you get sad? What does it stand for? S is for sickness, A is for accident, and then D is for death. A sickness. No matter how we try our best to protect ourselves not to get sick, there's still the risk. An accident, no matter how we take care of ourselves not to get accident, but if your surrounding is not as careful as you are, there's still the risk. Death. Death is real. You can't turn your face back at death. If it's your appointment to die, you will die. Now, if you get sad, are you ready? Who pays for your medicine? Who pays the hospital bills? Who will spend for your funerals? Your SSS contribution? I don't think that's enough. Oh, you have a life insurance. Well, that's good. What about if you don't have one? Your relatives and friends? Do you want a solution for this? Not only you are helping yourself and your own family, but you can also help your relatives. So this is why we are presenting this to you. We are offering you Canada immigration. I have to be honest to you all, not all who want to be in Canada can be in Canada. There are people who are eligible but don't have the funds to start with. Others have the funds but are not eligible. But of course, there are those people like you who are eligible and will do their very best just to give a better life for their family. So, one of the many ways to apply to Canada is through Express Entry System. And to give you a very simple explanation about it, please give attention to the following short video. Thank you.
Isa ka din ba sa maraming nangangarap manirahan at mabigyan ng magandang future ang family mo sa Canada? I'm Fritz of Access Direct Visa and Travel Services. I'm here to inform you on how to immigrate to Canada sa pamamagitan ng Express Entry. Ito ang bagong immigration selection system ng Canada. Layunin nitong matugunan ng kasalukuyan at hinaharap na labor market needs ng Canada sa ilalim ng mga sumusunod na Federal Economic Immigration Program, Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades Program, Canadian Experience Class, Provincial Nominee Program. Ang mga candidates ay gagawa ng online profile about their skills, work experience, language ability, education at iba pang mga impormasyon. The Government of Canada at ang mga Canadian employers ay pipili ng mga candidates para makapag-apply ng permanent residency. The candidate ay may 60 days upang makasubmit ng electronic application and CIC aims to process the application sa loob ng 6 months. Successful candidates at ang kanilang mga pamilya will land in Canada as permanent residents. Most applicants nowadays are doing DIY method para makatipid. But if you need step-by-step assistance to make sure all your documents are accurate, complete and organized, then Access Direct Visa and Travel Services is the right agency for you. Let us help you build the life you dream of in Canada. Contact us now.
All right, so that's Express Entry work. Sounds so simple, right? But frankly, it's not. It's not a walk in the park. It requires determination and patience. Patience, a lot of patience. And by the way, you will need lots of cash too. Are you asking if you're eligible or not? Okay, here's what you need to know. To enter the Express Entry pool, an applicant will need to get at least 67 points taken from your language ability or IELTS, education, work experience, arranged employment, or if you have a job offer in Canada, adaptability, or like you got relatives in Canada, and most especially your age. To prove your ability to speak English, you're required to get no less than 6 scores in each of the 4 areas, like listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Here's the catch: it doesn't automatically qualify an applicant if a person earned 6 scores in each category. So you better make sure you know your target score before taking the IELTS exam. Getting a coach or a review center would be a good idea. Self-review is okay and thrifty. You gotta save, but you will never know if you're understanding it correctly. And then no one's going to let you know if you are understanding it correctly or not. Remember, the higher your IELTS score is, the higher the chances of getting invited to Canada. Another way to earn points is by doing ECA or Education Certification Assessment. This is actually done through an assessment body authorized by the Government of Canada, such as WES, IQUAS, ICAS, and there are others. All you need to do is request your school's transcripts and then send to Canada and then wait for the result. If your education is equivalent to a bachelor's degree, then you earn 19 to 21 points. If it's equivalent to a master's degree, you will earn 23 points, and you get 25 points if your education's equivalency is doctorate or PhD. Now let's take a look at your work experience. If you've worked for at least a year, you get 9 points. You get 11 points if you've earned 2 to 3 years. If you've worked 4 to 5 years, that's 13 points. And if you've worked 6 years or more, then that's the maximum points. That's 15 points. Next is your age. Maximum points will be at 18 to 35 years old, which is you're going to get 12 points for that. Every 1 year increase, that would decrease to 1 point. So do not start your application when you're already more than 40 years old because your points will be very low. Unless if you have, a relative in Canada or a job offer, then that might help pull up your scores. So how to start your application? First, you will need to send your CV and talk to us. We need to know your plan and we need to let you know how to achieve your plan. It is important that you get educated to be well informed before taking the first step. Remember, once you start with your Canadian plan, there's no turning back. It is your choice. You push forward or pull and fail. Most applicants nowadays are getting a lot of information on how to, handle the application. Others have enough time to do research, while others rely on DIY groups on Facebook that can't even commit to answering questions 24 by 7. Don't get me wrong, but DIY method is a great help and great savings. However, if you're looking for convenience, you wanted to make sure that your documents will be submitted accurately, completely, and correctly, then that's the time you decide to hire Access Direct Visa. Applying to Canada is like buying a pre-selling house. The location where you want your house to be is yet empty. No walls yet, no roof, no nothing. It's just a drawing and you can't even feel or see anything yet, but you paid for it anyway. Why? Because you know with faith in God that one day, 2 or 3 years from now, you're going to stay in that house. You are going to live in Canada with your family. So this is some kind of an investment. Do you agree? Question: where will you and your family be 5 years from now? So you want to start building your Canadian dream? So here's an estimated costing to give you an idea of how much you will need to shell out. The process has two parts: the pre-ITA and the post-ITA. ITA means invitation to apply. So if you're a single applicant, so these are what's being shown on the screen. So that's the estimated cost or expenses that you will be shouldering whenever you apply for express entry or immigration. So for single applicant, you need to somehow prepare roughly 200,000 pesos. Now, if you're applying together with your family, actually prepare this estimated costing to at least let you know how much are you going to prepare. So say for example, if you're a family of two, meaning husband and wife, no kids yet, so you just have to prepare roughly 267,000 pesos. Say if you're a family of five, so that's mother, father, and three children or three kids, that's roughly 327,000 pesos. And a family of four, that's 307,000 pesos. And a family of three, that's 287,000 pesos. All right, so actually, this will be my last slide, guys. And before um, we end this webinar or this presentation, allow me to leave you with this quote. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. So which one are you? I understand that, most of the applicants applying to Canada are parents, and I'm pretty sure that they're doing this because they wanted to prepare their children's or their child's future by starting, this application. So what are you waiting? Start your application now. If you don't know yet if you are, if you don't know yet if you're eligible, you can always contact us, Access Direct Visa and Travel Services, or you may simply email your resume to Fritz Alphonsus at accessdirect.ph, or you can also visit our website. That's www.accessdirect.ph, and then there's a send message button on the website. You can just click on that, and that will direct you to an agent who will attend to you and answer your questions 24 by 7. All right, so thank you so much for listening and watching this video. I hope I was able to share some useful pieces of information. Okay, and I'd like to let you know that we also have other videos uploaded on YouTube. Kind of check Access Direct Visa and Travel Services, and please don't forget to like our channel and click on the bell button for you know for our future videos, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.